Psychic Arts. We are here for Tarot Tuesday, where I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. All right, everybody. So just a little announcement. So today I'm going to be leaving at about 7:50. So it's only going to be 50 minutes today. I have an appointment at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a meditation that my friend is having. So today's going to be a little shorter. That's how she scheduled it, so I can't really complain about that. So I have some questions that came in. So if you want to ask a question tonight, please post it in PayPal or Venmo. That way we can get to it. You can do a super chat, not a problem. I always ask that you do PayPal or now Venmo. This will be our second week for Venmo because YouTube takes 40%. That's the only reason why. But if that's all you have, then absolutely. Please ask a question through Super Chat. All right. So let me go ahead and go back to, hold on there. Hold on. I was trying to save that. Okay. So I copy and pasted all the questions that came in advance because we're all in different time zones. So people will submit their questions in advance through PayPal or now Venmo. So I had a couple questions come in through Venmo. So that's great that you guys are comfortable using that too. I did get a lot of requests for that, so I went ahead and added that. So let's see, where else to go? So if you don't know, my name is Alison Wagner. I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic, and I'm a little rushed, so that's okay. You guys submitted your questions like right at the end, so I had to copy and paste. Okay, so I'm going to have a cutoff point for myself, and then I'll just answer them as we go through the night. So my website is ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can go ahead and sign up for the newsletter. I have a 30-minute drawing. I have a free 30-minute reading. Oh my God, excuse me. A free 30-minute reading if you sign up for the newsletter. I have one drawing left. So that's going to be February 1st. We already had 2 previous drawings. The winners have already had their readings. I have one left. That's in celebration of my brand new website. I think she did a great job. So moving forward, that is going to end after February 1st. But sign up for the newsletter also if you want to get information. You have 30 days to use or lose your free reading, so please use it. Same thing for tonight. A winner will be drawn at the end of the night for everybody that submitted a question. Your name goes into this jar, and I pull a name out, and you get a free 30-minute reading with me. So if that's something you're interested in, I mean, the odds are fantastic, right? I mean, you probably have like a 1 in 10 chance of winning. Pretty good, or 1 in 15, depending on how the night goes. All right, so you can find me on YouTube and Rumble. If you are on Rumble, please go ahead and follow me over there. I have a really small following over there. Everybody's on YouTube. If you watch Rumble, go ahead and find me over there. I read for Zodiac readings for all signs, love readings for people that are single and looking for love for all signs, money and career readings that are for all signs, and that's actually coming out starting, what's today? Yeah, actually starting Wednesday and Thursday, I'm starting the money and career readings. So that'll be the first of this year because my channel changed at the first of the year. I also do a weekly energy forecast, and that's for everyone. We're just looking at the temperature of the week and to see what's coming in store for everyone. And of course, Tarot Tuesday, where I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. You will see the occasional interview on my channel. I'm not really big on the interviews, but you'll see an occasional one. All right, so that being said, what else to tell you? So if you would like to book a missing person reading with me, a consultation, you can find that on my website. And I have a unique ability where I can look through somebody else's eyes, whether, let's just say they're the victim of a crime. I can either look through their eyes, the perpetrator's eyes, or a bystander's, or all of the above, and I can get more detail about the site, maybe landmarks, whatever it is that we're looking at. That is a service I offer on my site, or you can book a personal reading with me. You have a 30-minute or 1-hour reading, depending on how much you need to cover. And my spring online tarot masterclass is here. So it's coming up. It's going to be the month of March. So that's March 2nd, 9th, 16th, and 23rd. All that information is in the description below. but there is a limited amount of space. So if you are interested in, please go ahead and sign up. It's 4 consecutive Sundays. And what else to tell you? Okay, so at the end of tonight's show, I'm also going to do a general reading for the Soul Tribe. So that's going to be for people that are here live, people that are watching the replay, and if this finds you in 5 years, it will be for you at that time. It's about divine timing. All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and get into it. It is a $10 minimum if you'd like to post your question. Scott, my moderator, can help you. I'm not sure if Lisa's here too. Hi, Scott. Thank you. I just got a chance to look over here. Hi, everyone. Hi, Sora. Hi, Deb. Happy birthday. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Wendy. All right, here we go. We're going to get started. All right, so let me see. Deb and I just had a session. And now here we go. All right, you're welcome. It was lovely. We're going to have to do it again. All righty, so here we go. First question is from Linda. And if you guys don't know, Linda has been supporting me ever since I did my first Tarot Tuesday. She's one of my first clients, and she posts a question every single week. I absolutely love her. And here's her question. I'm getting ready to list my house. What do the cards have to say regarding if it will sell quickly? Thank you, Linda. All right, Linda, let's see what the cards have to say for you. All right, let me put that jar over there. And I cleanse, shuffle, and meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards before we get going. So here we go. Oh my God, Linda. First card out, Ace of Swords. That's a big yes. The Justice card and the Devil card. All righty. So here we have Ace of Swords, the Justice card, and the Devil card. It's the Liar in this deck. So yes, your house will sell right away. What's an ace? That's a new beginning. And you know, when I ask a yes or no question and an ace comes up, that's an absolute yes. So it will absolutely sell. This is the Justice card. You will absolutely get a big yes. It's going to sell very quickly, and you're going to get your asking price. I think you might even get above what your asking price actually is. I feel like there's some type of karmic justice coming in for you that you're getting. I feel that you're going to get your asking price, and you might get a little something extra on top of that. That could mean a bidding war. That could mean some type of negotiation where you win all the way around as far as this card is concerned for selling your house. I don't know if that's something like maybe you had to have work done, that's part of the price of your home, and then you get that back too. It's that kind of energy where it's just a win-win. I don't see any loss whatsoever. The Liar is here. That tells me that you're going to have a lot of, for lack of a better word, you're going to have a lot of idiots that you're going to have to deal with. And this could either be the literal buyer, the people that walk through to do a showing, or this could be other agents or even your own agent. So I just think that this is about you being diligent, and you know, the only person looking out for you is yourself kind of mentality. You know, the agent is just there for the commission. Maybe they really care, maybe they don't. But at the end of the day, you have to look out for number one. And that's what this card is telling me, is that you just have to be diligent. You really have to read, double read, triple read the contract. Maybe have a loved one that can sit down and read a contract too. So you've got a second pair of eyes, someone that actually cares about you and that really wants the best for you. That's what this card is telling me, is that you need to be really diligent about what's coming in. But other than that, oh my God, all systems go. But there's always got to be a little something, right? So there it is. But just keep your eyes open. You know, it's not the tower, it's not the end of the world kind of energy, you know? All right, Linda, thank you so much, and congratulations, and I hope it goes well. Oh, there's one thing I want to say before we get going. This is a disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a therapist, and I don't give financial or medical advice. I just want to say that out loud. Okay, so the next question is from Genie. It says, hi, Alison. Will I meet a romantic soul connection, and when? Thank you, beautiful soul, Genie. Thank you, Genie. All right, so I know, she wanted Venmo. She is one of the people that actually requested Venmo. So here we go. Thank you for that. All right. Will you meet a romantic soul connection when? I just want to say, timing is hard in tarot. It's divine timing. So I usually don't go that route, but I'll just see what the connection is. Oh my God, 10 of Cups, how beautiful. And the 4 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. You will absolutely meet a connection. Look at this. 10 of Cups. This is the card everybody wants. They want the 10 of Cups and they want the 10 of Pentacles. And we have the 4 of Wands. We also have the 2 of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is you will absolutely find someone that's marriage material, someone that you consider family, whether you choose to get married or not. It's more of like a very serious, committed relationship. It's the kind of love that you guys have so much in common. It's like a kindred spirit, your best friend, you love each other. It really is the best of everything that's coming in. Then we have the 4 of Wands. This is traditionally one of the marriage cards. And it's usually the 2 wands here and 2 wands there and a gateway opening. And it's a time for celebration, celebrating a marriage, a milestone, a graduation. And it's the card of freedom. Here it is, you have a portal that you're going through for this time of celebration. It's a gateway. I feel that you absolutely have something really special coming in. This could really be like I don't like to use this term. This could actually be a soulmate type of situation. I know the Lovers card hasn't presented itself, but these 2 cards together are really phenomenal. I think something very special is coming your way. As always, use discernment to make sure that that person is the special person coming your way. But I feel like you really have a lot lined up. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles. This is talking about feeling very grounded, stable, secure, and taking one steady foot in front of the other. So here you're taking your time, you're looking around, because there's so much beauty and energy coming in for you. I think that you can feel into it with your heart and your intuition to see who is the person that you're resonating with. And you might have to go through a couple of people before you find that special one, but I don't think it's going to take long. This is a very energetic card. They're literally walking in here. This could be spring with the energy of this card. It's usually like a spring marriage, and you can see it's, look at the clothes. So that tells me that it could literally be this spring or this summer if we're looking at time, but don't hold me to time. Like I said, time is very hard in the tarot, but if I'm looking at that, that would tell me spring actually, but we'll do spring, summer because it's divine timing. Wow, Genie, you have something very special coming in. You have to let us know what it is. And your name is in the jar. I put everybody that submitted in advance in the jar. So for anyone watching, if you would like to submit a question, please post it either through PayPal, Venmo, or a Super Chat. But Super Chat, YouTube takes 40%. All right, so next question. Thank you, Genie, for that. This is going to be from Chris. And Chris says, should I look for another job? All right, let's find out. Should you look for another job? We've got the Judgment card. We've got the World card. That's pretty heavy. And the Liar. Wow, the devil keeps showing up tonight. Okay, so we've got the Judgment card, the World card, and the Devil card, which is the Liar. So I just want to I want to show this to you, actually. Tell it to you and show it to you. So this is the 20 in the deck, and this is the 21. This is the last card in the Major Arcana. After that, it circles back to the 0, which is the Fool, and then you start the new journey again. You start this Fool's journey, right? It's really, I always like to say it's the hero's journey because I have higher expectations for everybody. For me, it's the hero's journey. So what this is telling me is when this card appears, it's the card of Judgment. This is asking you to take a compassionate review of your past. You're looking at the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. This is allowing you to not judge yourself, not beat yourself up over anything that you've done in the past. This is really just looking at your past in its totality and you're doing these, you're gaining these life lessons, and you're taking that wisdom and knowledge, and you're going to use it going forward in the next chapter of your life. On your way to the next chapter, you're going through the world. You're able to take this path into the unknown. You're able to create your own path. You don't have to walk in somebody else's path. You can create your own path in this world. But the key is the world is wide open. You're taking all that knowledge and wisdom with you out into the world. And then you're going to start a new chapter. This is huge. This is really about you being called out of your old life and into your new life as you go through this type of passage. It's huge. We also have the Devil card. The Devil is about change and transformation. It's about releasing what no longer serves you. But one of the things about this deck is it's the Liar. And so the thing is that you need to make sure that you're really looking at things very clearly, and that you're not looking at illusions, that you're not holding on to things that are trappings for you, things that you're tied to, things that are bondage for you. And that could be like procrastination. It could be negative self-talk. It could literally be drugs, alcohol, gambling, sex, food, sugar. Am I leaving something out for that? Any type, it could be that literal type of addiction, but it's looking at maybe this type of toxicity and making sure that that's not interfering with your vision and the way you see things, that it's not giving you an illusion, that you have clarity of thought. It's to be able to see that when it comes up, to see the bondage, to see something that is no longer working for you, and to release it. Maybe you're releasing toxicity. Maybe you've figured out sugar is really not good for you and you're kind of sick of it. And, maybe you've put on some weight and you're just going to release the whole sugar toxin thing. Maybe you're going to do a cleanse. It's that kind of energy, but we're talking about your job. So should you leave your job? Spirit is telling you that you need to have a compassionate review and look at everything, because the whole world is before you. That tells me that you can either stay at your job or you can go out into the world and it's wide open. Now, I personally, as an adult, would never tell anybody to quit their job until you have another one. That's just my conservative way of thinking, because I think the way the world is, that you need to make sure that you have a job, that you have security, that you have a paycheck coming in. And I would make sure that your finances are in order and everything is lined up for you. And if you want to start your own business, make sure that you are set up for that. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't, then that you have a safety net, because you don't want to be caught off guard. But this is telling me if you wanted to switch jobs, you can absolutely do it. But I would get a job first, especially with this card being there. That tells me that you don't want something to throw a wrench in anything. Wow. Okay, Chris, thank you so much for your question. All right, so let me scroll through there. Anybody talking in the chat tonight? We're kind of slow tonight, huh? Just a reminder, this is going to end early. I see more people have shown up. We're going to be ending at 7:50 tonight, because I'm going to, a friend of mine is having a meditation and I'm going to be leaving for that. So just a FYI, okay? All right. So the next one is going to be from Marcy, and she submitted this in advance too, and it says general pull. Okay, Marcy, thank you for that. I know you're in Florida too. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a general pull for Marcy. We've got the 5 of Cups, we've got the 9 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. All right, so we have the 5 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is that you might be pursuing something that's not meant for you. This could be a person, place, thing, an idea, but this is Cups, so it's going to definitely have something to do with your heart, something that you're passionate about, something that you love. Something that you really want so bad. It's like you have this type of monomania for it, but it's out of reach. You can never catch it, and that drives you crazy. But when it goes in the pond and then you can no longer see it and you don't have access to it, let me do it this way. this is your new opportunity that's waiting to present itself to you. It's going to jump off into your forefront and then you will see it. But right now you can't see it because you're focused on the ball. So there might be something in your life right now that you're pursuing. It could be something small, something big, but for the general energy pool, this is something that is in the forefront of your energy right now. We also have the Nine of Swords. This is that kind of never-ending nightmare. These are these thoughts, words, and ideas, because it's swords that keep you up at night. This could be guilt, anxiety, fear, but it's the kind of fear and anxiety that's in your head. It's like you're playing things over and over in your head, and it kind of drives you crazy. It brings up fear, anxiety, free-floating anxiety. But again, it's not like there's somebody outside your door waiting to jump you. These are things that you are almost like working yourself up into a frenzy over. So this is just telling me that that is in your energy field. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles, and this is talking about self-mastery. And I would say that this is about self-mastery for all of these, right? It's about self-mastery for pursuing something that's not meant for you. Have some self-mastery and being able to expand out, because she only has that monomania. She can only focus on that ball. Self-mastery will allow you to see a little more expansive. Self-mastery will allow you to get control over these fears that are coming in and not let them take control, right? You're able to get a grip on the fear. And this is about self-mastery. She is literally doing practice makes perfect. She has self-mastery, discipline, control. She's taking these spools of thread and she's spinning them into gold. That takes discipline and self-mastery. And I think that that is what Spirit is saying to me, is that you really want to get that self-mastery, and that will really open a lot of doors for you. Because when you're in fear mode, your aperture goes small, just like that monomania. You're really, really focused, and then there's some fear coming in. And when you're in fear mode, you can't open your heart and be expansive. You're in fear, you're restricted. When you're in love, everything is lovely and it's expansive. And I think that's the energy that you're going for. And I think also if you have something to focus on with this type of self-mastery, it kind of puts you in this feeling of being neutral. You're not in fear, you're not in love, you're focused on the task at hand. And I think that that really dissipates any type of fear that you might have. And it helps you get the focus off something that's not meant for you, so that an opportunity can present itself to you. That's what I have for you today, Marcy. Thank you so much for your question. I love you. I know you always support the channel too. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me go ahead and go on to the next question. All right. And okay, this is from Velma. And Velma writes, the small rural town, this is a little bit, okay, so the small rural town I live in has always been dense, heavy, and dark. Even when I went to school here 35, 40 years ago. Mostly spiritually dead people, in my opinion. Buckle of the Bible Belt. Are there any major spiritual shifts this year? Besides the housing expansion to line the pockets of the corrupt few? Thank you. Much love, Velma. All right, Velma, let me go ahead and answer that. So, are there any major spiritual shifts this year? All right. We have the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. So very interesting. So I do feel that there's going to be a lot of incoming important messages coming in. That just tells me that everything is going to be, is there going to be a shift? I'm not seeing a shift from how you worded it, except for the corrupt few. I'm seeing that that is going to stay as is, as the status quo. I feel that there's going to be a lot of incoming messages that are coming in. I feel that there might be some changes taking place there, but it's still the status quo. We've got the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords. This is really telling me that you see that what they're doing is they're actually stealing. This is theft. This can be the card of strategy, but it's also the card of something going on behind your back. I think things are going on behind closed doors. Again, thoughts, words, ideas. This is communication, it's strategy. Deals are being brokered behind doors. And I think that this is really business as usual. These are foxes, and they're very clever and cunning. And that's who those people are in your town. That's just who they are. And I think it's just going to be business as usual. There's so many of them. And I mean, I can feel the energy. And that's how they like to do business. And I don't really think that they're going to be held accountable anytime soon. I'm sorry to say. We've got the Eight of Swords. This is a self-imposed restriction. I just feel that they're going to do what they can do. And so for the fact that this is a self-imposed restriction, they would go even further if they could. They try it for them. That's them keeping it in a certain order. They think that they're being very restricted, even though the corruption is expansive. They would actually be a lot worse if they could do it and really feel that they could get away with it without really ruffling a lot more feathers than they already do. That's just who they are. They are corrupt to the bone. So, wow, Velma, that's intense. I don't think I've ever done a question like that. Okay, Velma, thank you so much. I know you had a second one, so let's go on to the next one. It says, hi, Alison. Is Thelma, my 94-year-old friend on hospice, waiting on someone, wanting to see someone before she transitions, or is she just enjoying her clarified state in the last 2.5 weeks? Thank you as always. Much love, Velma. Okay, her clarified state. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and look at Velma. And I'm going to do final call for everybody tonight. So if you have a question you'd like to submit, now is the time. And I'm going to check PayPal in just a second and Venmo. All right. All right, so does she want to see someone? Okay, so these two cards came out together, the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. That was interesting. And we've got the 8 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got these two cards were attached. They would not separate. 10 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. So what this is telling me is that I feel that she wants to see her family, that this is about, and I'm actually feeling that it's not necessarily her family on earth. I feel like she wants to see her family in a different dimension. And that would be, you know, heaven, use whatever word you want, the next life. She definitely wants to go and see them. This is an idealized family that she wants to see, and she's manifesting it in. You can see there's some spirits there and some magic. I feel that she really wants to be let go. This is about putting out your intention and manifesting out to the universe. It's speaking what you want out into the universe, and I think that that's it. It's about her letting go and going back to her idealized family. We also have the 8 of Cups. I think at this point, and I remember we pulled the energy last week. I think at this point, I think that she's sad at this point. This card is telling me that she feels a loss. I feel that she's ready to transition. I feel that she's ready to go is what's happening here. And I feel that she's just kind of in this waiting game. You see how they're walking around. They're not really even aware at times of the other women. They're just in their own little world. And I feel like that's what's happening to her. It's almost like a type of limbo right now. She's just waiting. She knows that everybody loves her. This is the sense of community. It's the 3 of Pentacles. She has a very strong foundation. Excuse me. She has a strong foundation. She has very strong relationships with quality people. I believe you are one of them. And she is really taking these memories with her and the love with her. And that's like her sustenance. That's what's keeping her alive in this life. But she really wants to go, you know? So she's got love here and she's got love there, but she's like in this place of limbo right now. Wow, Velma. that's a very intense situation. So I hope that makes sense for you. So that is her state of mind right now. Wow. Thank you for your question. All right. I'm going to go ahead and check PayPal and Venmo. All right. Let me minimize this and go over here. All right. So I'm going to do PayPal first. It's going to make me log in, guys, because it times me out. So it takes a minute. And I'm glad you guys are having a good time in the chat. For whatever reason tonight, it's not showing me the the chat moving. It just gets frozen. So I'll have to figure out what's going on. Okay. Okay, so we had a question come in, and this is going to be from Joanna. Let me read it. Let it populate. Okay. Will my nephew Christian get an engineering internship this summer in California? Okay, let's find out. Nice to see you, Joanna. All right, here we go. Yes, first card out is the Ace of Wands, the Strength card, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, very interesting. So we have the Ace of Wands, the Strength card, and the Ten of Swords. So what this is telling me, is he going to get it? Yes, this is a passionate new beginning. This is really him being able to go, and maybe it's offered to him, okay? It's his strength and courage. It's his resiliency. It's his taming that kind of inner beast to be able to now go and take advantage of that, to be able to go and not only have the internship, but to be able to support himself while he's doing that type of internship. We also have the Ten of Swords. So this is an ending. This could be a blessing in disguise. This is thoughts, words, and ideas. It's sword energy. So this is really telling me that he might be releasing some things that no longer serve him. That this could be a blessing in disguise. There could be some things that happen that kind of crumble away from him that don't feel good at that time, but it is a blessing in disguise. So I just feel like there might be some words that are said around him, some communication with other people. People could literally have stabbed him in the back, or figuratively, I guess I should say. And it doesn't feel good at the time, but maybe by him leaving wherever he's at and he's going to California, that is a blessing in disguise. It's allowing him to get away from a different type of environment that maybe either is not working out for him, or maybe it's just kind of bringing him down. It's toxic. It's the same old routine, and he needs a fresh start somewhere. That's kind of what's coming in, because going to California is super positive. And this ace, when I ask a yes or no question in the tarot and I pull an ace, it's a definite yes. So yeah, that looks like it's all systems go. But as always, there's always going to be a little something, I love it. I love it. Okay. So that's what I have for him. Good for Christian. You'll have to let us know. All right. And I'll see you on Thursday. Okay. So let me go back and let's see. We have, okay. All right. So that's PayPal. And now we're going to do Venmo. Like I said, this is actually going to be a short night anyway. So this is kind of worked out. Oh, it's making me log back in. Okay. Here we go. And no one has posted anything on Venmo. All right. So let me go back to the other questions that were pre-submitted. Let me scroll back. Okay. So it is going to be, hold on. I lost my place. All right. So I just have this. Can you pull some cards for me? Yes. So just a general pull tonight. All right. This is going to be from Marie. Okay, can you pull cards for me? I definitely can. All right. We've got 6 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and 10 of Cups. Okay, so really, mixed energy here. We've got 6 of Swords, we've got 10 of Wands, and then 10 of Cups. So what's going on? I feel like there's light at the end of the tunnel for you. You are literally leaving all this drama and all this trouble behind. You're avoiding it. I think that you're literally done with that aspect of your life, whether it's a relationship, a job, maybe it was a bad investment, but you are literally walking away. I really feel that there's something about you are looking for something bigger and better, and you're looking for it to be calm. I feel that you're kind of done. Like if you had like a relationship or some incident where there was a lot of verbal banter or even fighting, like verbally fighting, I feel like you're over it and you're moving on. We've got the 10 of Wands. This tells me that you're really burned out. I think that you were really burned out on, I feel like almost like this is a relationship, that you're just over it. That it's like taxed you. It's almost like being with an energy vampire. Someone has kind of like sucked the life out of you, that you gave and gave and gave, and now you're leaving it behind. It's like you're leaving a drama relationship behind to now pull back your energy and get your energy and your strength back. I feel that, it probably didn't start off that way, but that is how the energy I really feel like it's a relationship. That's how your relationship has ended. And then I feel like with this 10 of Cups, that this is what you're going to, this is what you're transitioning to. So when I say light is at the end of the tunnel, it literally is with this card. But then you've got the 10 of Cups, which is confirmation saying that you're going to this idealized family. This is happy, joyful family. This is that wish fulfillment. This is really you tapping into that beauty and that love, that idea of whatever your version of family is, that you're definitely going that direction. I really feel like this is a relationship. The vibration is so strong. I feel that whatever that relationship was, like I said, maybe it started off good and it just went south, or maybe there's something happened, whatever it is, that relationship is no longer in the right alignment or vibration for you, but there is something bigger and better out there. So again, this is a blessing in disguise, and it might not feel very good because you're burned out, but maybe you need to go through that and learn that life lesson for you to be able to appreciate and love something that's bigger and better that's coming in, because everything is a life lesson for us. It might not feel that way at the time, and I know sometimes people don't like to hear that, but when they can stand back, or a little bit of time goes by, maybe a few months, and then they can hear that again, they go, yeah, okay, now I can see it. And I think that that's what's coming in for you. Wow, I love it. Okay, here we go. Now the next one. And this is going to be the last one. If no one submitted a question on here, this is going to be the last one, because my friend, like I told you, I have to leave early tonight. I normally would not do this, but hers is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and mine goes at 7. So I'm going to have to leave early to be able to go on to hers. All right, so this is going to be from Lisa, and it says, not the Lisa moderator, but a different Lisa. And she writes, will I find love in the next few months? Thanks, Lisa. Okay, let's go ahead and check. All right. Eight of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. You will absolutely find love in the next few months. Absolutely. You're gonna get a bunch of messages for it. You're chasing somebody right now that's not meant for you, but a kindred spirit is waiting in the wings, and they already see you. What this is telling me is that, again, first of all, let me start with this one. This is telling me that you definitely are going to have some messages coming in. You're going to have contact coming in. Somebody is definitely going to present themselves, and you can't miss it. You'll know it. It's a targeted message. It's literally coming right in at you. This is normally 8 javelins coming right at you, and they hit the same target, and they come in fast. And they always carry important messages. So this is going to be something that's going to be related to the person that is presenting. This could also be just the fact that you meet them very quickly. That might be the message itself, that they just materialize. They just show up. It's kind of like you're in a car accident and that's the person you're meant to be with. It happens like that. It's that kind of energy. It's very fast and swift moving. Hope you're not in an accident, but that's just an example. This is telling me that if you are pursuing somebody right now, this is a relationship that's not meant for you. It's the same as the other, I just gave the definition for the other person. You're chasing something that's not meant for you. You can't reach it. That ball's always out of reach. When it goes into the water and you cannot get it, your opportunity, which is a different person, is here waiting to present to you. This is the real deal. This is the Prince Charming. You're going to kiss a frog. So I'm just kidding. This is your opportunity, though. But you know, because this is based on storybooks, right? This is the Enchanted Forest. That is where the drama takes place, is in the Forest of Enchantment. And this is what's coming in. This frog is your opportunity. So you need to be open and available. But if you're focused on something that's not meant for you, you're going to miss your opportunity. This is a kindred spirit coming in for you. So I know this is two women on this card, but traditionally, you know, you're looking at, you know, meeting someone that you have this recognition, you have a lot in common with them, right? You're looking for a mate. This is not the Lover's card, but this is where it starts. This is the Two of Cups. This is about you meeting someone. Maybe you start off as a friend. I feel like you already know this person and they're already in your energy field, whether it's a friend, a coworker, an acquaintance somewhere. It could be something where maybe, you know, you go play racquetball every other week and they're at the courts. It's somebody that is in your field and you've seen them. I really feel that it's somebody that has already got their eye on you, but they see that you're following somebody else, so they have not made their presence known. It's that kind of energy. So you will absolutely meet somebody in the next few months. Absolutely. I think you've already met them. You just don't know it. Okay, so that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check PayPal and Venmo one more time. Let me minimize this really quick. And let's see. So nothing from Venmo. And let me do PayPal really quick. Just refresh. And that's it. Okay, so that was a really fast one tonight. All right, everybody. Well, that actually worked out because I'm leaving in 7 minutes, but now I'm going to leave right now. So I just want to ask, does anybody have a question for tonight? Any of the moderators? Do you want me to pull a question for you? Anybody on here? For Scott, for Deb, for Lisa? Do any of you have a question? And I'll go ahead and answer it before we go. I love my moderators. Thank you, Lisa. Do you have a question? I know you probably didn't expect it. Deb, Scott, if not, then we're going to call it a night. Does my cat Theo like me? He is a boy cat. Okay. I love the animal questions. We've got 6 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Yes, he likes you. So he really wants to stay out of your way at times. This is him. This is Theo. Is that, you know, like he sees, like if there's anything around the house that's not working out, he'll go and he'll go into like a hibernation mode. So let's say somebody drops a bag of groceries. Let's say you're watching a ball game and you yell. This is telling me that he wants to like get out of that kind of atmosphere. Anything like I think he kind of likes he likes it quiet. Does that make sense? Then we have the 3 of Pentacles. This is having a strong foundation of quality people. This is your cat Theo. Here's Theo. You, your significant other, right? So this is really one of those issues where he sees it as it's a big family. Yes, he likes you. He loves you. Your family. And then we've got the Queen of Cups. He actually loves you. He follows his heart. You are his love. He's always bringing love to you. Whatever his version of love is, by the way, whether it's bringing a dead animal to your feet, whether it's scratching you, that's his version of love. You know, all cats are different. I'm a new cat person, so I'm definitely not the cat expert, but I am in love with them. I think they're awesome. But he absolutely loves you. This is the Queen of Cups. Yes, he loves you, Scott. That's so cool. And can you do a general pull, check-in, feeling off? Yes. Oh, thank you, Scott. I love confirmation. You guys know that. Okay, so let's do one for Lisa. Deb, if you submitted one, I haven't seen it yet. All right. Here we go. This is for Lisa. We've got 6 of Cups. We've got the Fool. And the Ace of Cups. Oh, Lisa, I love this for you. 6 of Cups, the Fool, and the Ace of Cups. So this is talking about getting in touch with your heart. This is having that beautiful feeling of love. This is going back to a time before maybe any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. This is really tapping into what magic there is in the world. She sees a frog with a golden ball. There's a fairy, there's a gnome, and there's magic. You see the sparkles. The owl is reading a book. The animals are rowing a boat. That's real. Her imaginary world in her book, which brings her love and joy and happiness, it's real. The magic is real. And this is about you going back to that. Go back to that in your heart. The magic is real. Raise that vibration. We have the Fool. This is a new chapter, a new journey in your life. This is having that leap of faith to step forward and to just step off that cliff with the purity of heart, the purity of the white deer. That is pure spirit. You're being asked to just take that leap of faith right now. We have, and isn't this interesting? We have another white animal, and this is a noble creature. This is the swan. This is a reminder that you're noble, whether anybody around you knows it or not. And I know you as a personal friend, and I know that you're noble and that you act from the heart and you act with integrity. And this is absolutely what's coming in. We have this Ace of Cups. This is you being in the flow. This is you being in touch with source, with spirit. You're in that flow to attract beauty and love and all that's good to you. When we look at this card, you have that beautiful, regal, noble swan, and the reflection is showing just how noble the swan is. You have this beautiful crown and a jeweled necklace. This is a reminder that you know you're noble and spirit knows that you're noble, even if the people around you don't, but you act with integrity, and that's who you are. That is your general energy right now. This is telling me that you have a lot coming in. You have a lot of new beginnings. We've got the Fool and the Ace of Cups. So a lot is coming in for you. Keep it with that before any bitterness or cynicism might have touched your heart. Go back to that beautiful sense of joy and magic. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so Deb, did you submit one? I don't know if you're still here. I know you're in a different time zone. I'm just going to double check. Scott, did Deb submit a question? I know she probably has to go. She's in England. I love you. Thank you, Lisa. All right, anybody else? Deb? Okay, Deb must have left. All right, everybody, that's it. Now I'm going to do a reading for the collective, and this is how we're going to end tonight. I know we're cutting it short, but this is going to be now for everybody that is watching live, everybody that's watching the replay, and whether it's in a year, 5 years from now, we're going to go ahead and do the reading for the collective. All right. So, what does the universe want to tell us today? We've got the Eight of Wands. We've got the Chariot and the Hierophant. Oh my God, phenomenal cards. Eight of Wands, the Chariot, and the Hierophant. All right, so what the universe is telling us is that we have a lot of gifts, blessings, and omens coming in. We have a lot of messages that are coming in. You need to be open to receive them. You need to have clarity of vision. You need to see these messages coming in. I really feel like it's gifts, blessings, and omens. We have the Chariot. This is really talking about you knowing how to navigate your life. but you're coming at it using your intuition and using your heart. The Chariot is a vehicle to drive you. This is a matter of you knowing when to turn left, to turn right, up and down. But the Chariot is about victory and success. It's the will to power. You don't sit back passively. You take that kind of action, coming at it from your heart, using that intuition, and that's going to guide you, right? This is traditionally Julius Caesar riding into Rome. It's that beautiful will to power, that divine masculine energy. Then we have the Hierophant. This is the priest. We have the Hierophant. In this deck, it's the oldest one. It's the tree. We have an owl up there to give you perspective as to how big and old this tree is. This is really talking about getting these divine downloads and being connected and grounded into the earth. This is getting divine downloads from spirit, source, God. Use whatever word you want. Your ancestors also. This is about you getting the information that you need to make smart, well-grounded, well-rounded decisions and actions. I really feel that there's a lot coming in. Maybe it's through your dreams or daydreams, numerology, if you believe in that. If that's what you resonate with. But I feel that a lot of messages are coming in. And I have to say, both of these cards are talking about messages. And they're really coming in hard and strong. And I feel like this is the tree of knowledge. And I really feel that a lot of knowledge is being revealed to you right now. Maybe if you've been lacking clarity, it's now coming through loud and clear. And it's very direct. This is a direct message. There's nothing hidden. It's not masked. It's not an enigma that you have to read into. It's a very clear, direct message. And it's coming directly from source. You might even have a mentor that might be helping you in different aspects of your life. Again, a direct message that's coming in for you. But what I'm getting is that you have these gifts and blessings and omens coming in, and it's victory and success. But you're definitely getting the knowledge that you need and divine downloads. Wow, what an interesting week. What a way to end it. All right, everybody, that was a simple direct message. So that's what I have for you for this week. Now I'm going to pull a name out. I know I sound a little pressed for time because I want to make sure that I pull the name before I leave because I have to go to that engagement. Chris. All right, Chris, you are tonight's winner. All right, Chris, I can't remember the question. I have to pull it up. I think that was towards the very beginning. Let me scroll up here. Chris. Yes, Chris's question was, should I look for another job? We can get into that or anything else, Chris. I'm going to reach out to you via PayPal. I'll send you an email and then just go ahead and respond and we'll get you on the schedule. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. And is JoJo in? I don't know where JoJo is. There we go. Oh, you know what? Let me add that in. Thank you for reminding me. This thing is not scrolling, and I just happened to catch that. Hi, Wendy. Love you. Thank you for being here tonight. So what I'm going to do, Chris, you are a winner. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, I'm going to put you in for next week because I just pulled. I think that would probably be the fairest thing to do. Joanna, I'm going to put you in next week. Thank you for letting me know. I get on a roll and I start pulling. So let's do that. I'm going to have you, I put you right here, and I'm talking to you on Thursday anyways. So I will have it here for next week. So this will be dumped and you're in there right now. So look for that because I definitely want to give you a chance. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you, Jojo. I appreciate you being understanding on that. That was an accident. So, all right, everybody, sending you lots of love and I will see you next week. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. It'll take you to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. And if you'd like to book a missing person consultation, or if you know someone that does, they can also reach me there. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.